Nithyananda. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyananda, and welcome everyone for another day of Nithyananda Yoga. Today we are going to be doing the Prathama Vinyasa Krama 2, the second set of poses. So we will be doing from the 100. Okay. Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam. Apologize for the technical glitch. Welcome everyone. Let's start again with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, and welcome everyone for another day of Nithyananda Yoga. Today we will be continuing with the Prathama Vinyasa Krama 2 and starting from the 101 asanas. So let us now start with the Sankalpa mantra, the conscious resolution for your day to be successful, to have a flexible body, to have a healthy day and a successful endeavor in everything that you're doing today. So we start with the conscious resolution, the Sankalpa. Take the Udarini, the Panchapatra and Udarini with water. Starting with the Tattva Chamanam, taking one Udarini of water, placing it on your right palm with your index and finger together, thumb together. Om Atma Tattvam Shodayami Svada. As we continue before the Tattva Chamanam, we do the Shiva Moola mantra, chanting the Shiva Moola mantra 11 times. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. I chant that mantra loudly, but as you chant, you can chant internally and follow along. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 Let us now continue with the Tattva Chandu, the cleansing, taking a Panchapatra with water, with the Udarini. Taking one uddarini of water, holding the hands in the Bindu Mudra, with the index and thumb together. Chant. Om Atmatattvam Shodayami Svada. Om Vidyatatvam Shodayami Svada. Om Shivatattvam Shodayami Svada. Wash your hands. Wiping your lips twice from left to right. Now wash your hands with the index and thumb together. Touch your left nostril, right nostril. With the index and ring finger, touch your right eye, left eye. Right ear, left ear. Wash your hands. Bringing the the little finger and thumb together. Touch your navel, right shoulder, left shoulder. Wash your hands. With all the fingers together, touching the top of the head, right shoulder, left shoulder. Now, continuing with the conscious resolution, the Sankalpa Mantra. Keeping your left hand on the right thigh, cupping with the right hand. Let us now chant. Close your eyes. Om Mamopata Samasta Duritakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartam Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartam Cha Adya Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshena Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhatitau Purana आरोग्ययुक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परम शिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. ओम अपौपस्पृश्य as we continue with the yoga asanas today. Before we begin, a quick reminder. Today's yoga practice is for general wellness and education only. Please listen to your body and practice within your limits. If you have any injuries, medical conditions or pregnant, please consult your healthcare professional before practicing. If at any point you feel pain, dizziness or discomfort, gently stop and rest. Now let us continue. Starting with the Yathasana Nishta Asana as desired pose. Sitting with your legs flat, one foot on top of another. Sit in a posture that brings to your physical and mental space a stillness, a calm physical and mental space. Maintain your spine in an upright position with your shoulders straight. Nithyananda and welcome back. Apologies for the technical glitch. Let us now continue with the Yata Nishta Asana. Sit in a posture that brings ease to your physical and mental space. Maintain your spine in an upright line while your shoulders soften and hands in rest gently on your lap. Allow the breath to flow easily and holding the Bindu Mudra in the hands, Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale deeply, visualizing heat flames rising up along the spine and hold the Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum and pulling it up. And chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Apologies for the technical glitch. Let us now continue. Moving on to the next pose, the Samasana. Now continuing in the same position, begin seated in a light, comfortable, cross-legged position, keeping your spine upright and shoulders relaxed. Allow the body to settle naturally on the ground, focusing on the smooth, effortless breathing. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, keep the eyes open and steady gazing outwards while awareness rests deeply within. And Samana Kumbhaka, inhale deeply, visualizing heat flame rising up along the spine. Maintain awareness of the heat, digestive fire at the navel center. Hold the Mula Bandha, clenching the perineum, and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Samasana. Continuing to the next posture, Muktasana. Sit with your legs crossed. Draw the left heel and press right again. Place the right heel above the left ankles, align wrist knee outwards comfortably, spine tall, chest open, and palms on knees for steady meditative stillness. Holding the Shambhav Mudra, keep the eyes open and steadily gazing outward while awareness resting within. And Samana Kumbhaka, inhale deeply, visualizing the heat flames rising up on the heat of the heat, digestive fire at the navel center. Hold the Mula Bandha, clenching the perineum, and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham with your palms gently relaxing on the knees. Relax the next asana, Siddhasana, the perfect pose. Sit cross with legs extended, draw the left heel in to touch the perineum. Place the right heel above the genitals, ankles crossing, lengthen the spine, relax shoulders and rest the hands on the knees. Gaze softly between the brows, cultivating inner steadiness and calm. In the Shambhavi Mudra, keep the eyes open and steady gazing outward while awareness is deeply within. Nithyanandam, welcome back. Apologies for the technical glitches. Now continuing with the Muktasana, Sit with legs extended, draw the left heel to press slightly against the perineum. Place the right heel above the left, ankles aligned, rest knees outward comfortably, spine tall, chest open and palm on knees for steady meditative stillness. Holding the Shambhava Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka, inhale deeply, visualizing heat flames rising up along the spine and the digestive fire, maintaining the awareness of the heat in the digestive fire. Hold the Mula Bandha of the perineum, contracting the perineum, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Muktasana, the liberation pose. Relax. Next is Siddhasana, perfect pose. Sit with legs extended, draw the left heel in to touch the perineum. Place the right heel above the genitals, ankles crossing. Lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders and rest the hands on the knees. Gaze softly between the brows, cultivating inner steadiness and calm, holding the Shambhava Mudra and Samana Kumbhaka, and inhale the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in perfect pose, Siddhasana. Relax, Siddhyasana. Continuing to remain seated. Sit with the left heel pressing the perineum, right heel placed near the genitals, spine upright, shoulders soft, hands resting on the knees. Keep the body steady and gaze forward, level with the horizon, cultivating inner clarity and calm stability. Holding the Shambhava Mudra, keeps eyes open, steady gazing outward while awareness rests deeply within, and Samana Kumbhaka, inhale deeply and visualizing the heat flames raising up the spine, and hold the Mahamudra Bandha, contracting the perineum, pulling the stomach inwards and up, and bringing the chin to the chest in Mahamudra, chanting the Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Siddhi Asana, the perfect shell posture. Relax. Rudrasana. Next is Rudra Asana Dve, the Lord Rudra's pose 2. Continue to sit, remain seated. Fold legs to stack the right foot over the left, aligning sole and outer edge. Press the heels near the root center, grounding evenly. Place the palms softly on the knees in mudra. Spine tall, chest lifted, gaze forward steadily and composed. And chant the mantra Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Rudrasana way. Relax. Next is Santa Dhunu Asana, the peaceful stream pose. Shanta Dhuna Asana. Cross legs. Now cross legs naturally with balance, sitting bones, spine straight and chin parallel. Rest hands comfortably on knees, shoulders relaxed. Direct gaze gently towards the nose, allowing the thoughts to settle. Holding the Shambhava Mudra, keeps the eyes open and steady gazing outward while awareness rests deeply within. In Samana Kumbhaka, inhaling deeply, hold the Mula Bandha, contracting the muscles of the pelvic floor, lifting upward without tension, and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Siddhasana way, the perfect pose 2. In this posture, sit upright with legs extended, placing heels together for steadiness. Keep spine long, shoulders soft and chest open. Hold the big toes gently with the both hands. Elbows relaxed, so like placing one hand on top of the other. Maintain an even gaze and calm breath while grounding through the sitting bones. Hold the Samputa Mudra. Cup both hands together like a closed lotus, enclosing and protecting energy. In Samana Kumbhaka, inhale deeply and Mula Bandha, firmly contracting the perineum muscles of the pelvic floor and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Moving to the next asana, Siddhasana, perfect pose, the Bandha Yoni Asana, bound womb pose. Now sit cross-legged with one heel lifted onto the other, establishing balance support. Keep spine erect and chest lifted. Close your ears with the index finger, eyes with the middle finger, nostril and with the ring finger, little finger, and resting softly onto the inwards and purposefully. So bringing your little fingers, closing your lips, close your ears with the thumb, and index fingers eyes in the middle, and gently holding the Shanmukhi Mudra. Control the breath gently. Force the apana, air upward while softly muttering the pranava. Close the ears with the thumbs, the eyes with the forefingers, and nostrils with the other fingers, and retain the upward moving apana in the head until the state of bliss is experienced. Holding the Samana Kumbhaka, inhale deeply, and Mula Bandha, clenching the muscles of the pelvic floor, contracting the muscles of the pelvic floor, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Bandha Yoni Asana. Relax. Next is Virasana, the hero pose. Sit with one foot placed top of the opposite thigh and the other onto the opposite thigh, forming a steady cross seat. Keep spine tall, shoulders relaxed, and hands gently on the knees in mudra. In the Mudra. Samana Kumbhaka, inhale deeply and holding the Mula Bandha, contracting the perineum, and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Valmiki Asana, seated binding pose. Now sit with the left heel placed beside the right on the genital and the right heel in the left hollow, so the big toe touches the knee. Keep palms on knees, spine tall, and gaze gently between the eyebrows with calm focus. Holding the Bindu Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka, inhaling deeply and holding the Mula Bandha, contracting the perineum, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Yoni Mudra Asana, the womb seed pose. In this, sit cross-legged, bringing the left sole inward at the root center and gently turn the foot. Keep spine lengthened, chest broad, and palms resting on knees. Maintain steady breath and soften gaze towards the nose while shoulders release downward. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, keeping the eyes open with a steady gaze, and Samana Kumbhaka, inhaling deeply and holding the Mula Bandha, contracting the perineum, and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Yoni Asana, the womb pose. In this, sitting with one foot placed on the opposite thigh and the other atop the opposite thigh, grounding evenly through sitting bones. Keep spine long, shoulders relaxed, hands on knees, and eyes lifted gently towards the brow pointed in still meditation. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, keep the eyes open and steady with a steady gaze, and Samana Kumbhaka, inhaling deeply, and Mula Bandha, contracting the perineum, and chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Yoni Asana. Relax. Now continuing to Bhadrasana Trini, auspicious pose 3. Sit upright, bringing the soles of the feet together close to the pelvis. Hold the feet with both hands while allowing the knees to open outward. Keep the spine long, chest broad, shoulders relaxed, and let the breath settle without forcing knees down towards the ground. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, keep the eyes open and steady gazing outward while awareness rests deeply within. In Samana Kumbhaka, inhaling deeply and holding the Udhyana Bandha. Now draw the abdomen towards the Nithyananda Bandha, towards the spine, and lift it upward and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Agorasana, the fierce pose. In this posture, you continue to remain seated in the asana. Sit with the soles near the perineum, bringing the feet towards the perineum, spine lengthened, shoulders relaxed. Place the tongue on the roof of the mouth and the right palm across the lips. Now close one nostril with the thumb, inhaling with the other. So retaining gently, exhale to the opposite side with ease in Kechari Mudra. Fix your gaze between the eyebrows, relax the breath, and gently turn the tongue backwards into the hollow behind the soft palate and hold it comfortably. In Abhyantra Kumbhaka, slowly inhale through the nose until the lungs are full and then retaining the breath inside with steady awareness and finally releasing it calmly through the nostril. And chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in holding the Mula Bandha, contracting the perineum. This is the Agura Asana fierce pose. Relax. Moving on to Kaneri Pava Asana, evergreen tree breeze pose. So now sit with feet together in front, heels apart and toes joined. Now rest your elbows gently between the heels. Keep spine long and chest broad and shoulders relaxed while breathing evenly with light grounding through sitting bones. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, keep the eyes open, steady gaze outward while awareness rests deeply within in Rechaka Kupaka and exhale fully, holding the breath out while remaining steady and aware. And hold the Uddiyana Bandha, drawing the abdomen inwards and chanting Vijapa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is the Para Asana, Supreme Pose. In this posture, now sit with the knees raised, feet flat, thread your arms inside the calves and wrap around the shins. Fingers in front of the navel, balance slightly back on sitting bones, keeping the spine tall and breathe slightly. And in Parasha Mudra, placing the palm upon palm, interlacing the fingers. And the Rechaka Kumbhaka, exhale fully and hold the breath out. Holding the Mula Bandha, contracting the perineum and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Gopi Chanda Asana, the next in King Gopi Chand's pose. Now sit, drawing feet together near the chest, place big toes towards the throat, heels at upper chest and interlace the fingers to support. Rest the chest and rest the chin lightly, gaze towards the nose, keep spine upright and chest open. Then release, the feet forward with ease. So holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Rechaka Kumbhaka and holding the perineum, contracting the perineum and bringing the feet slightly up, chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Uddara Asana, the belly pose. Now sit with the soles of the feet pressed together, knees wide, thread the arms under the thighs, clasp the feet tightly, then lift gently towards the chest. Keep the spine tall, chin lowered and shoulders relaxed. Holding slightly without the strain, then ease back to neutral sitting. In Shambhavi Mudra, keeping the eyes open. In Rechaka Kumbhaka, exhale fully and hold the breath out without inhaling while remaining steady and holding the Mula Bandha, contracting the perineum and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Visishtasana, the special pose. Now sit with the feet together, arms under the thighs, lift the feet up towards the chest and press them lightly towards the forehead. Interlace the hands to secure spine upright, gaze towards the nose, keeping shoulders soft. Okay. So now this is the Visishtasana, holding the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep the eyes open, steady gaze in Rechaka Kumbhaka, exhaling fully and holding the breath out without inhaling while remaining steady and contracting the perineum in the Mula Bandha and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Bhujasana, shoulder pose. Sit upright, bringing each leg carefully around the shoulders, threading arms beneath the thighs, interlace the hands at the base of the neck and behind for support. Keep the chest open, spine lengthened, breathe smooth, then gently relax the arms. So holding in this posture, you will hold the Shambhavi Mudra, keep the eyes open, in Rechika Kumbhaka, exhaling fully, holding the breath out, and hold the Mula Bandha, contracting the perineum, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Bhujasana. Relax. Next is Kalyanasana, the beneficial pose. In this posture, sit balanced, brings hands between the feet and under the knees, then wrap the arms securely around the calves and establish firm crow-like hold with the feet as base, gaze softly towards the nose, maintain steady breath and release arms carefully. So in this posture, lifting the legs and bringing the arms underneath. Lifting the legs above the shoulders and bringing the hands behind and trying to bring the hands touch each other behind you. In this, holding the Shambhavi Mudra, keeps eyes open and steady gazing, and Rechika Kumbhaka, exhale fully and hold the breath out and holding the Mula Bandha, clenching the perineum and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Shankatasana, the difficult pose. In this posture, begin kneeling, place the left heel beneath the perineum and cross right foot over the left with the heels near the hips. Rest the palms on the opposite knees. With the spine upright, chest lifted, shoulders soft, rounded evenly. Holding the Vaishnavi Mudra with the inner focus and outer vision, free from blinking or opening the eyes. This is the Vaishnavi Mudra. In Ujjayi Kumbhaka, slightly contract the throat and draw the breath slowly in through the nostril, producing the sound of the ocean. Retain the breath within and release slowly through the nostril. Then holding the Mula Bandha, clenching the perineum and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Dhenukasana, Devi cow pose. Remaining seated in the same position. Now, with the knees folded, sit with the knees folded, slide the left heel back by right hip, cross right knee directly over left, and keeping the feet tucked close. So, now bring the hands, place the hands gently on knees, spine tall, chest broad, and shoulders at ease before releasing legs outward. Hold the Vaishnavi Mudra with inner focus and outer vision, free from blinking or opening the eyes, and hold the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Slightly contract the throat, making an ocean-like sound. Inhaling, breathe slowly. Hold the Mula Bandha, contracting the perineum, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Machendra Asana, Lord Matsyendra's pose. In this posture, sit with the right foot placed on the left thigh and the left foot resting across the right knee. Reach the left hand behind and to hold the right thigh. Bring the right hand across the left thigh to twist. Keep the spine lengthened, chest open, gaze steady, then unwind gracefully. In Vaishnavi Mudra, with the inner focus and outer vision, free from blinking or opening the eyes, and hold the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Slightly contract the throat and draw the breath slowly in through the nostrils, making an ocean-like sound. Hold the Mula Bandha, contracting the perineum, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Machendra Asana, the Lord Matsyendra's pose 2. In this posture, sit in Machendrasana and slowly untwist, reaching hands to grasp the big toes. Fold the torso forward. With steady exhale, forehead easing towards the mat. Chest soft over the thighs, spine rounding, gently, shoulders relaxed. And holding the Vaishnavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Guru Asana, the removal of darkness pose. Sit cross-legged, placing one ankle at the root of the opposite thigh and resting the heel of the other besides the knee. Join both hands together atop of the upper knee, spine straight. Chest lifted, shoulders soft and place steady in holding the Vaishnavi Mudra. And Ujjayi Kumbhaka, this time the Mahamudra Bandha. Contracting the pelvic floor, tuck the chin to the chest, draw the abdomen inward and up, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Shankatasana, repeated on the other side. This time, bring the right heel beneath the perineum, across the left foot over the right with the heel near the hip. Rest the palms on the opposite knee, spine upright, chest lifted, in holding the Vaishnavi Mudra with the inner focus and outer vision, and Ujjayi Kumbhaka with the breath, with the sound of the ocean, holding the Mula Bandha, contracting the perineum, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Dhenukasana, the dairy cow pose on the other side. Sit folding the knees inward, slightly slide the right heel back towards the left hip, stack the left knee directly on right, with the feet tucked beside the hips. Rest the palms on top knees, the spine long, in holding the Vaishnavi Mudra with the inner focus and outer vision, free from blinking or opening the eyes, in Ujjayi Kumbhaka, with the breath like the sound of the ocean, and holding the Mula Bandha and chanting Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Machandra Asana, repeated, the Lord Matsyendra's pose. Sit with the left foot placed on the right thigh, the right foot over the left knee. Bring the right arm behind the back to hold the left thigh, and the left hand top the right thigh to a twisted torso, spine top. Having the Vaishnavi Mudra and with the inner focus and outer vision, free from blinking or opening the eyes, in Ujjayi Kumbhaka, with the breath like a sound of the ocean, Mula Bandha, contracting the perineum, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Machendra Asana Dve, Lord Matsyendra's pose 2, repeated. Sit in MatsyendraAsana, slowly untwist, reaching the hands to grasp the big toes and forehead facing towards the mat. In this posture, he will have the Vaishnavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, and Mula Bandha, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Next is Guru Asana, repeated on the other side. Sit cross-legged, placing one ankle at the root of the thigh and opposite heel placed atop the knee, spine tall, chest lifted, and the shoulders soft. So now, this time bringing the left foot inwards and placing the right foot on top of the knee and bringing the hands to the right and holding the hands together. Now this time, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, Mahamudra Bandha, that is contracting the pelvic floor, tuck the chin to the chest and draw the abdomen towards inwards and up, and chant the mantra Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Pasvasana, the animal pose. Now sit with the feet flat, knees bent, close to chest, arms wrapping around to clasp the opposite knees firmly, spine upright and chest broad, holding the Kechari Mudra. Now fix your gaze between the eyebrows, relax the breath and gently turn the tongue backwards into the hollow behind the soft palate. And now hold it comfortably, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, and with the Mula Bandha, you are contracting the perineum and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Asana, awakening from sorrow pose. Now sit grounded with feet flat, knees bent towards the chest, wrap arms around the shins to clasp the opposite wrist. Draw the chin inward, broaden the upper back, Hold the Kechari Mudra. Fix your gaze between the eyebrows, relaxing the breath, and then gently turn the tongue back onto the hollow behind the soft palate and hold it comfortably in holding the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, slightly contracting the throat, making the ocean-like sound with your breath, and Mulabandha contracting the perineum and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Kurakata Asana, male chick pose. Sit with the feet grounded, knees bent inwards, slide the arms beneath the knees, clasp the opposite elbows under the thighs for locked hold. In holding the Kechari Mudra, fix your gaze between the eyebrows, relax the breath, then turning the tongue backwards, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, and slightly contracting the throat, making the ocean-like sound, and Mulabandha, contracting the perineum and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Sumati Asana, Seth Sumati's pose. Now sit with the feet grounded, knees bent inwards, slide the arms beneath the knees, clasp the opposite elbows under the thighs with the locked head. Bring the right foot over the left so the heels cross, toes point up. Kechari Mudra, fixing the gaze between the eyebrows, and Ujjayi Kumbhaka, holding the Mulabandha, and chant Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Dandasana, the staff pose. Sit with the legs extended straight. Heels together, lift the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, press the palms upwards, keeping the spine down. In this posture, hold the Kechari Mudra, fix your gaze between the eyebrows. In Ujjayi Kumbhaka, and hold the Mahamudra Bandha. Contract the pelvic floor, tuck the chin to the chest, and draw the abdomen inward and up, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. In Dandasana. Relax. Next is Arambhasana, beginning pose. Now sit with the legs extended together, hold the big toes with the fingers, and fold forward steadily, bringing the chest towards the thigh and forehead towards the knees. In this time, holding the Prana Mudra with the middle and index finger stand nearly with each other, holding Nadi Shodhana, alternating, closing one nostril with the fingers, inhaling through the other, remaining the breath and awareness. So, retaining the breath and the awareness, this time you will be doing the Nadi Shodhana without using the hands, holding and alternating the breath. Now, holding the Mulabandha, firmly contracting the perineum and chanting Nithyananda Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Vidako Asana, the breaking pose. In this posture, sit with the legs extended, space the heels, hands width apart, draw the arms out forward to clasp the feet firmly. Lift the chest and lengthen the spine. So we're bringing the arms out and clasping the feet. In this asana, holding the Shambhavi Mudra, keep the eyes open and steady, and Ujjayi Kumbhaka, and holding the Mulabandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Jalandhari Pava Asana, Jalandhara wind pose. In this posture, now sit with the legs extended, heels together, lean forward towards the chin, mouth and nose approaching to rest at the heels. Slide the arms under the thighs with the palms steady. So, sliding the arms outward, bringing the forehead down. In this posture, you hold the Shambhavi Mudra and Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, contracting the perineum and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Urdhva Paschimottanasana, upward forward fold pose. In this posture, sit with the legs forward extended, place one foot carefully behind the neck, then fold the torso forward as in a deep seated stretch. So, in this posture, having the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, withdraw the senses inward and then move awareness sequentially through the 9 points, soles of the feet, perineum, the navel, heart, chest, throat, base of throat, between the eyebrows and forehead. Holding the Mula Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivana. So in this, you're going to bring the one foot in one foot and bring it behind the neck and folding. Relax. Next is Anantasana, the infinite pose. So now lay flat on your back with both legs extended. Lift one leg towards the neck, holding the foot gently with the opposite hand. Keep the body aligned, shoulders relaxed, head steadily. In this we will have the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, chanting the perineum and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivana. So you bring one foot behind the neck and bringing back and gently turning towards the side. Relax. So next, moving to the next asana, Ankushasana. So remaining in the same posture, lay on your side supported by elbow near your ear. Lift one foot high towards your head, grasp it carefully with hand. Keep the other leg extended and body aligned along the mat. Maintain even breath, steady spine and release gently. So in this also, we will have the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivana. So repeating the same, continuing to remain in the same position, bringing the arms this time under the supporting the shoulders. Turning to the side, this time supporting with your hand. Next is Vrishashana, the Vishan pose. Lay flat on your back, hug your knees towards the chest and clasp the shins with both hands. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka. Inhaling deeply through the nose, hold the breath comfortably, then release through the nose. Holding the Mula Bandha, clenching the perineum and chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivana. Relax. Next is Urdhva Paschimottanasana, upward back stretch, repeated on the other side. So now sit with the legs extended, bring one foot carefully behind the neck, fold your torso forward as in a deep-seated stretch, palms grounding the stability and holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and clenching the perineum and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivana. So now we are repeating the same posture with the other side. Relax. Next is Anantasana, repeated on the other side, the infinite pose. So lie supine with both arms extended, lift one leg carefully behind your neck, hold foot gently with the opposite hand, keep the body aligned, back pressing onto the mat. This time, holding the Mula Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivana. So now we are repeating the Anantasana on the other side, bringing the one foot behind the neck and leaning back. Holding the leg with one hand and holding the legs. Relax. Next is Ankushasana, Parshvantri, elephant goat pose, repeated on the other side. Rest on your side, supported by elbow. Lift one leg towards the head. Grasp the foot gently with the opposite hand. Extend the other leg straight and body aligned. Gaze soft, shoulders open. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Ankushasana. Relax. Next is Yoga Nidrasana, the yoga sleep pose. Now lie flat, hugging the legs towards the chest. Then draw the feet behind the head, wrapping the arms around the back to clasp the hands. In this asana, you will hold the Shambhavi Mudra, gently focusing the inner awareness, and Pratyahara Kumbhaka, withdrawing the senses inwards, holding the Mula Bandha, contracting the perineum, and chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. So in this asana, you lean back, bringing the legs up behind the head and wrap your arms around. Relax. Next is Atma Ramasana, the self-joy pose. In this posture, lay on flat back, lifting the legs towards the head, cross the arms like scissors and clasp behind the neck. Keep the breath steady, torso supported, gaze directed between the eyebrows, expand the shoulders. So this time, laying back. In this asana, you will hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Kochikasana next, the small contraction pose. Now in this posture, lay on back with the knees bent, feet skyward, extend the arms wide along the mat, pressing the palms down, chest open, gaze upward. In this, we will hold the asana, we will hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. So laying flat on the floor, stretching your arms, bending, and one foot on the other side. Turning your body, laying flat, and gently bending both legs, and taking a nice stretch to the back. Relax. Next is Jhatara Parivriti, the belly twist. So the lie supine, hugging both knees onto the chest, arms stretched wide, lower the right knee across the body, head turning left, shoulders anchored, breathe onto the belly softly, then return the legs to the center. So now in this posture, we will be twisting the spine, laying Jhatara Parivriti. Stretching the legs open, Stretching the legs straight. And twisting the body. Relax. Now, the next asana is Jatara Parivritti Trini. This time, stretching the legs and holding the feet with your hand. So, in the Jatara Parivritti asana, we are lying back, hugging the knees and arms, opening the legs, opening wide and extended legs straight towards together. So, laying flat on the back, bringing your knees to one side, bending, and this time stretching the legs and holding the feet with your hands. Relax. Now repeating the Jatara Parivritti asana on the other side. Lie comfortably on your back with the knees bent, keep the chest, arms out wide. Lower the left knee across to the right, extend the right leg long, turn the head to the left, shoulders grounded, breathe steadily. Then holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Moola Bandha and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Parashara. So bring both knees bend towards the left, extending the arms. Jatara Parivritti asana 3. Relax. So next is Jatara Parivritti Dve, the belly twist pose 2, repeated on the other side. So laying back, hugging the knees to chest, arms extended outward, drop both bent knees to the left side, stack together, turn the head opposite, breathe smooth, shoulders firm on the floor, hold gently, then guide the knees back up to the center. Now going on to Jatara Parivritti Trini. So the belly twist pose 3. This time we will extend the legs, holding the feet with your hand. So bending the knees, extending the leg and holding the feet with your hand. Turning the head towards the opposite side. Relax. Moving on to the Vipada Pitam, the 2-foot seat. Now lying back with your knees bent, feet hip width, reach the arms to hold the ankles, press into the feet, lifting hips high, chest open, keeps the shoulders grounded, chin soft towards the chest, breathe calm and lowering the hips gently. So in this posture, keeping the knees high, feet flat on the floor, raise your hips and holding the feet with your hands. And repart the feet. Relax. Next is Paryankasana, the crouch pose. In this posture, now you lie supine with the knees bent, feet pressing the mat and placing the hands beside the ears, elbows bent, fingers towards the feet and pressing the palms and soles, lifting chest and hip upwards, holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Yes. Next is Photanasana, the canine roll pose. In this posture, lay flat, hugging your knees to the chest, palms on the shoulders, elbows wide. Roll the body gently, side to side, massaging the spine, hips circling smoothly. Shoulders anchored and breathe easy. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Viparita Karani, the inverted action. Lie on back, lifting the hips, legs vertical, support the lower back with the palms if needed. Elbows and hands extended on the ground, body steady on the shoulders, chest broad, breathe smooth. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Murchaka Kumbhaka and Jalandhara Bandha. In this time, in Murchaka Kumbhaka, inhaling deeply through the nose, then lock the chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha. And hold the breath and then slowly exhale through the nose, maintaining the throat lock. Hold the Jalandhara Bandha, tuck the chin towards the chest firmly without straining the neck and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Viparita Karani Dve, the inverted action 2. So in this posture, lie on back, lifting the hips, legs vertical, support the lower back with palms if needed, elbows and hands extended on the ground. Stay steady, breathing calmly. So this time we are not rotating or moving the legs, we are staying steady. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Murchaka Kumbhaka, Jalandhara Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Langalasana, the flow pose. Now lay back, chin tucked, lift the hips, extend the legs overhead, touching toes behind the head and arms stretched long, fingers interlaced, shoulders grounded, spine long. In holding the Parasha Mudra, placing the palm upon the palm, interlacing the fingers crosswise, Murchaka Kumbhaka, inhaling through the nose, then lock the chin to the chest and the Jalandhara Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. So this time we are going to bring the feet above and behind the head. Relax. Next is Shayita Paschimottanasana, the reclining back stretch. In this posture, lie supine, legs overhead folding towards the chest, toes reaching the floor, extend the arms and grasp the toes, arms straightening, hips stacked on the shoulders. So continuing to remain in the same posture, now bring the hands behind the head to hold the feet. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Murchaka Kumbhaka, Jalandhara Bandha, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Supta Konasana, the supine angle pose. So lie supine, lifting both legs overhead until the toes touch the floor behind the head. Widen the legs apart gently. Grasp the toes forward. Hips stacked. Now your hips are stacked above your shoulders. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Murchaka Kumbhaka, Jalandhara Bandha, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. In this posture, you are spreading the feet wide apart and holding them with the hands. Relax. Next is Chakrasana, the wheel pose. So lie on back, lifting the legs overhead to touch the floor. Bend the arms backwards, holding the ankles. Roll gently onto your upper back. So this is the Chakrasana. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Murchaka Kumbhaka, Jalandhara Bandha, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Supta Prasarita Padangushtasana, the supine wide leg pose. Now lie on back, raise both legs vertically, grip the big toes with fingers, spread the legs wide into wide V shape. Keep the chest open, shoulders anchored. In Prana Mudra, with the middle and index finger stand nearby each other. In Ujjayi Kumbhaka, slightly contracting the throat and drawing the breath slowly, making the ocean-like sound, holding the Mula Bandha, clenching the perineum, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Supta Padangushtasana, supine big toe pose. In this posture, you will lie supine, legs raised vertically, grip the big toes firmly with the fingers, legs parallel, keep the breath even, shoulders pressing the mat, chest broad, spine long, stay steady, then release the toes. Holding the Prana Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Matsyasana, the fish posture. Now lying back in the lotus position, legs folded tightly. Recline supine, extend the arms overhead. So you're bringing your legs into Padmasana and laying back, bringing the arms behind your head. Clasp the opposite elbows, resting. So in this posture, you will be holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Matsyasana. So continuing to remain in the same position, moving on to Parasharamasana, Sage Parasharama pose. In this posture, laying back in the lotus position, legs folded tightly, stretch the arms overhead, place the right hand within the left palm. So holding the Shambhavi Mudra, keep the eyes open, steady, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Continuing to remain in the same position, now going to Sarvangasana. So in this posture, You will lie in the lotus, back resting. Now support the hips with your palms, elbows grounded. Lift the hips and the lotus legs vertically stacking on the shoulders, chin to chest. Breathe, calm, spine long. So now lifting your hip up vertically, holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Murchaka Kumbhaka, Jhalatra Bandha, tucking your chin towards your chest, which happens naturally, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivaya. Relax. Next is Vrishikasana, the scorpion pose. Lie face down with the head slightly raised. So lying on your back with the head slightly raised, feet pressing skyward, cross into a knot, arms extend overhead, cross into a knot. So arms extend overhead, fingers bent like a scorpion's mouth. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Murchaka Kumbhaka, Jalandhara Bandha, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivaham in Vrishikasana. Relax. Now repeating the Vrishikasana on the other side, the scorpion pose. Lie supine, crossing feet in the knot, head slightly raised, arms overhead, scissor-like. Now chin to the throat, hollow, gaze inwards between the brows, chest expands gently, breathe calm. So repeating the Vrishikasana on the other side. Relax. Vrishapada Chepa Asana, the bull kicking pose. In this posture, lie back with your knees bent, fingers placed behind the head. Extend one leg straight, draw the other knee in, alternate side to side smoothly. Holding the Parashu Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka, inhale deeply through the nose, holding the breath comfortably, then release. Then Mula Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivaham. Relax. Next is Marottanasana, the backbone extension pose. So now, continuing to remain on your back, lift the knees alternatively towards each ear, resting your hands beside your hip for support. So keep your chest broad, spine long, and breathe steady as the legs move. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka, and Mula Bandha, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivaham. So this time your arms are extended right by your hips, and just bringing the knees up to the ear, alternating between the legs. Relax. Next is Vrikasana, the wolf pose. Lay flat, supine, press the soles onto the ground, bend the knee upwards, use the strength of the feet and the core to smoothly stand upright. And bring back down and repeat in this posture. In Vrikasana. Relax. Next is Lukasana, the dynamic roll pose. So laying back on your back, swing your legs overhead until the feet passes the skull and touches the floor. Roll the torso forward onto the floor. So in this posture, we are just basically rolling on our back and getting up. As you can see. Now relax. Moving on to the next posture, Saratasana, the chariot pose. Now lay prone with the chest broad, palms pressing beside the shoulder. Straighten the arms strongly and torso lifting the staff, like the staff. Now press the lips gently, producing a flute-like exhale, and open the chest, shoulders soft downward. Breathe slowly and release and press the belly and arms flat upwards. In this posture, you will be holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Sarata Kumbhaka. In this Kumbhaka, contract the lips as if you are whistling to produce a flute-like sound while inhaling, then retain the breath in that position with a steady awareness. Holding the Mula Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Deha Yulangana Asana, the threshold crossing pose. In this posture, it's a dynamic posture. Now start with the plank position, hands grounded under the shoulders, hop the legs forward near the arms and then back again. Now elbows are steady, core firm, spine aligned and land lightly into plank. So jumping the feet back and forth. In Deha Yulangana Asana. Relax. Next is Jatyasana, the delightful pose. In this posture, start standing tall, fold forward, placing the palms flat, walk feet backward into a plank, then forward again in rhythm, repeating as the steps. In this posture, you hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. So, holding the feet under the arms and walking back and forth in Jatyasana. Relax. Next is a Karana, Lolitaka Karana. So in this posture, bring the arms straight to the side, extending and turning the head back and rolling the arms in all directions and rolling the head. And bend backwards slightly and rotating the hands. Relax. Next is Sarpasana, the serpent pose. Standing tall. Stand tall with the ankles bound lightly together by rope. Keeps the arms long by the thighs, spine vertical, crown lifted. Breathe evenly, directing energy inwards. Avoid leaning or tightening the jaw. In this posture, we are holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. Next is Uttrasadana Asana, seated camel pose. Bend, stand with the feet rounded, fold forward, placing the fingers flat. Carefully balance soles onto outsides of the little fingers, shifting the weight onto the hands partly, straighten the legs and walk gently, spine long and walking back and forth. The Uttrasadana Asana, the camel pose. In this asana, we hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Asvasana. Remaining in the similar posture is the horse pose. Now holding the feet from the sides and walking back and forth. Stand upright, fold forward, pressing the palms flat, place feet partly onto the hands, above the little fingers, balancing carefully and walking back and forth. In this asana, you would hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Kapota Nikya Asana, the pigeon pose. Now stand tall, feet grounded, inhale, clasp the hands firmly behind the back, reaching towards the shins. Pull the shoulders down, arms lengthen straight. Lift the sternum to broaden the chest. Keep the spine tall, breathe smooth, and holding the Parashu Mudra, placing the palms upon palm, interlacing the fingers crosswise back. In Sahaja Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham in the pigeon pose. Kapotadikasana. Relax. Next is a Karana, Tala Pushpa Uttam Karana. So in this asana, we stand in Aramandi, bringing the hands to the chest. Visualize you're holding the palms and offering to Parameshiva. And bend your right knee as you lean forwards to the right, bringing the feet flat, and then repeat the motion to the left. Again, coming to the center and opening the palms and offering the flower to Parameshiva on the right side, and then repeating the same on the left side. Relax. Next is Khadgasana, the sword pose. In this pose, lie face down, bend the knees, spring feet beneath the torso to the upright smooth. Press the palms to the chest, spine tall, chest lifted and breathe down. So first we start laying down and coming up. Jump to your feet, standing up and bringing the arms together like a sword, leaning gently forward. In this posture, holding the Namaskara Mudra, pressing together the palms of the right hand and the left hand and holding them in front of the heart. In Sahaja Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivoham. Relax. Next is Uttana Uttanam, the rising up. In this posture, stand tall, feet together, bend the knees deeply, lowering hips to squat, then rise upright again. Repeat sitting and standing rhythmically with the breath, steady, spine long, chest lifted. Now keep the feet parallel, core active, avoid forcing the knees inwards or bouncing harshly. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshiva. So we're just going to be squatting and standing up. Repeat. Sitting down. Relax. Next is Uchi Shaka Asana, high branch pose. In this posture, stand tall, draw the sole of one foot against the abdomen gently, balancing firmly on the opposite foot. Keep the spine upright, chest open, core engaged and gaze forward. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka Pura Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Karma Shivogam. Relax. Next is Tandavasana, Cosmic Dance Pose. Stand balanced on one leg, grounded firmly. Twist your hips inwards and cross the opposite foot in front of standing leg, keeping the knees bent. Raise the hand of the standing foot with the palm facing outward. Cross the other hand in front of the chest and tilt the hand down. Bending at the wrist, keeping the palm facing downward. Keep your spine tall. Gaze steadily forward. So in the cosmic dance pose, Tandavasana, bringing your left leg up, bending the right knee and holding as posture of the Nataraja in Tandavasana. Relax. Next is Parshvajanu Karana. This is a Karana. In this Karana, coming up standing, bending the left leg, rising the right knee, holding the right leg with your arm, the hands in the fist, and having the hand on the left thigh in Parshvajanu Karana. Relax. Now repeating the Tandavasana on the other side. In this asana, stand balanced on one leg, grounding firmly, twist your hips inwards and cross the opposite foot in front of the standing leg, keeping the knees bent. Raise the hand of the standing foot with the palm facing outward, cross the other hand in front of the chest and tilt the hand down, bending at the wrist, keeping the palm facing downwards. So repeating the Tandavasana on the other side. Now standing on the left leg, bending the left knee, bringing the right hand up. The left hand and bringing the right hand up. In Tandavasana on the other side. Relax. Next is Brahmanasana, the Brahmin pose. In this posture, stand tall on one leg, placing the sole of the lifted foot onto the inner thigh of the standing leg like a tree. Keep the spine long, shoulders relaxed, breath soft, palms alongside the thighs. Now, in holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka Mula Bandha. Now, standing tall, fold your knees, bring the legs to the inner thigh, and standing in Brahmanasana. Hands by your side. Now repeating the Brahmanasana on the other side. Stand upright with the left foot tucked into the inner thigh and arms by the side, shoulders broad, spine tall, gaze forward, breathing calmly, holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Karma Shivogam. So now we are repeating the Brahmanasana on the other side. This time holding the right leg, bringing to the inner thigh and with the hands straight. Relax. Next is Ekapadasana, the one foot pose. In this posture, stand on the right leg, lift the opposite foot to rest above the shin, near the thigh, place the hand near the knee and keep the opposite arm extended gently. Balance the spine upright, gaze soft forward, Breathe steady, lower the foot carefully. Okay, so now standing up in this posture, you will be holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka, inhaling deeply through the nose, holding the breath and comfortably and then releasing through the nose. Mula Bandha, clenching the perineum and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Ekapadasana. So in this posture, standing tall, holding one leg, bringing it towards the inner thigh. Stand, relax. Now repeating the Ekapadasana on the other side. Standing tall, grounded on one leg with the opposite foot tucked onto the inner thigh with the balance like a balanced tree. Arms rested along the knees, steady, shoulders softened, gazing calm. So this time we are just repeating the Ekapadasana on the other side. Relax. Next is Gohyasana, the cow posture. In this posture, start on your knees. Place your forearms on the ground with the fingers interlaced, keeping the elbows shoulder width apart. Position the top of your head on the ground while cradling the back of your head with your hands. Walk slowly with your toes forward with your hips aligning directly above your shoulders. Now drop both the knees towards your chest, keeping them bent and together. Tuck your chin gently inward. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Sahaja Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. So in this, we are going to be giving you attention. Thank you.
I'll be okay.
Yeah. Gohyasana, and from here we will move to the Shirsasana. So Gohyasana, from here transitioning into Shirsasana, the headstand posture. Start on your knees, placing your forearms on the ground with the fingers interlaced, keeping your elbows, shoulders width apart. Rest on the top of your head gently on the ground, cradling the back of your head with your hands. Walk your toes forward until your hips stack gently, directly rising up. In Shirsasana. Relax. Next is Podiasana, the burst open posture. In Podiasana, sit holding your calves just below the knees with both hands. Lift your legs upward, guiding your shins towards the vertical while bringing your forehead gently towards your knees. Keep your spine long and your chest expanding towards it. Extend your legs. So, in this posture, holding the Shambhavi Mudra, Bastrika Kumbhaka, which is forcefully and rapidly inhaling and exhaling through the nose with equal emphasis on both breaths. And holding the Mula Bandha, chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivokam. So here, sit, raising your legs, holding the legs with your arms and breathing. Forcefully inhaling and exhaling in 4 legs. Relax. Next is Parigasana, the maze pose. In this posture, sit with your legs extended forward, lifted up at a 45-degree angle. Cross your arms over your chest and hold the opposite shoulder firmly for balance. Keep your chest upright and your legs straight with toes pointed forward. Lengthen your spine and tall and maintain this steady balance. Keep the eyes open and steady in Shambhavi Mudra, Bastrika Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivokam. So keeping it straight, bringing your arms interlaced behind and continuing the Bastrika Kumbhaka. Relax. Next is Naukasana, the bow posture. Now in this, sit with your legs extended forward, lifted at your about 45-degree angle. Place your elbows down on the ground beside your hip for support and balance. Now keep your chest upright, spine down, legs straight and toes pointed forward. Ground your elbows gently to avoid strain in the lower back. Holding the Shambhavi Mudra, keeping the eyes open, steady gazing outward while awareness rests deeply within. Bastrika Kumbhaka, forcefully and rapidly inhaling and exhaling through the nose with equal emphasis on both breaths, holding the Mula Bandha, clenching the perineum and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivokam. Naukasana. Relax. Next is Rudrasana, Lord Rudra's pose. In this posture, sit with your feet lifted and knees drawn comfortably towards your chest. Slide your hands under each heel and hold firmly to draw your feet closer to your body. Keep the spine up straight, chest open, and shoulders relaxed as you hold the pose. And in this asana, you will be holding the Shambhavi Mudra, keeping the eyes open and steady, gazing outward while awareness rests deeply within, and Bastrika Kumbhaka, forcefully and rapidly inhaling and exhaling through the nose with equal emphasis on both, holding the Mula Bandha with the contracting the muscles of the pelvic floor and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivokam in Rudrasana. Relax. Now, from here, moving to the next asana, Unmukha Pita Dve, the upward facing seat, posture 2. In this asana, start laying flat on your back with your feet hip width apart and flat on the mat. Place your palms down with your fingertips reaching near your heels for support. Press firmly into both your feet and palms as you gently lift your hips high. Keep your chest broad and tuck your chin naturally towards your chest for support. Now stabilizing your body by grounding your feet firmly and holding the Shambhavi Mudra, keeping the eyes open and steady, gazing outward while awareness rests deeply within. In Murchaka Kumbhaka, inhaling deeply through the nose, then drop the chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Hold the breath and then slowly exhale through the nose, maintaining the throat lock. In Jalandhara Bandha, tuck the chin towards the chest firmly without straining the neck and chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivokam in Unmukha Pita Dve. Now entering into the final asana of the sequence today, Shavasana, the corpse pose. In this posture, start by laying flat on your back with your arms relaxed by your side and palm facing upward, allowing your legs to extend naturally with the feet falling outward for ease. Now release all effort in your muscles and let your breath flow smoothly as your body rests. Keep your shoulders soft and your jaw unclenched to allow deep relaxation. In this asana, we'll have the Shakti Chalana Mudra. Now focusing on the Muladhara, contract the perineum to rouse the dormant Kundalini forcefully, draw the Apana Vayu, the downward breath upward, with intent holding the energy and intention firmly inward. Practicing this regularly grants mastery over the body, subtle powers such as the anima and liberation from the fear of death. In this asana, hold the Mula Bandha. Firmly contract the muscles of the pelvic floor, lifting upward without tension, and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Gently rotate your hands and your feet, bending your knees. Bring them to the chest, clasp with your hands, and gently roll left to right. Slowly coming up. Congratulations, you have now completed 200 asanas in the last couple of days and completed the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. And thank you all for joining. And let us now close with the Purna Mantra. And if you like, enjoy the yoga today, please watch, like, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a deeper experience of these asanas, come register for Parameshiva Sena by scanning the QR code on the screen and become part of the Parameshiva Sena, being the ambassadors of Parameshiva. So thank you all for joining. Now let us close with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tatsat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam Nithyanandam. Thank you everyone.